Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing our health spreads for the last week of May, and I've got some sticker sheets ready to go, as well as this sticker box and a few sticker books which I pulled from. So this week I decided on a floral theme. To begin, I'm going to set up my workout tracking stickers and decided on these pretty arched box stickers for that area. I think it's going to set the tone for the spread as far as garden feels and pretty and light. So I'm going to go ahead and set those in. I had 6 of them, which worked out perfect because usually I do something different for my rest day. So I'm dropping those guys in and grabbed a box sticker for my rest day. I liked how it wasn't overwhelming, just a tiny border of florals. So I'm going to do kind of the same thing in my food log, using these washi strip stickers, cutting them up into thirds. However, I only had 2 of those the right size, so I am cutting out that one quote, the blue one, and just using the top half as kind of my 7th food log sticker. I am also using some mini stat stickers, which I've had in my stash for quite a while. They're totally mismatched. None of them are really the same color and not enough to do a full spread with them. But because there's so many little colors in here, I thought that I could pull those out and use them here, and I think they work just fine. The colors are all kind of in the same family, and I'm just going to mix them up and put them down there at the bottom and make it work. So I am dropping in those food log stickers now, and again, I cut those up, so they are actually almost the perfect size for this area, which is nice. It goes top to bottom. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to trim them off a little bit at the end to make it a perfect fit. I haven't really done a floral health spread in a little while, and I just thought it would be a nice change up. I have found that florals actually match pretty well with my health spreads. It just kind of brings color and light to the spread, and it doesn't always have to be fitness or food oriented. You can kind of go out of the box and try something new. And I really kind of like how those mimic the top details, that really fine line of floral color in there. I think that works really well and kind of creates a repetition on the spread. I'm just going to finish dropping these guys in, and then we'll move on to the sidebar, but let me finish this up. So next, setting up that sidebar, I just grabbed a quote that I thought was fitting for a fitness and health spread, so I'm putting that in. I'm also putting in these habit trackers, which I pulled from the wellness box I mentioned earlier, and these are the only stickers I pulled from there. But it's really nice because they're really low profile habit trackers, and there's a variety of colors in that box, and they've come in handy quite a bit. I'm also putting in this goals sticker, so just a little place for me to put my goals for the week, and that pretty much sets up my sidebar. So let's jump into the goals section. And this is where I'm going to be putting in all of these clear florals. The idea here is to create kind of a background of florals, and then I'm going to put those strips of quotes across each side of the page. And I pulled quotes that I thought were fitting again for a fitness health spread, and I think that they will look really good with the florals. All of these came from the detailed floral sticker book, so everything's really color coordinated, which worked well. And now I am whiting out the lines. I almost forgot to do that, but I like to do that to create more of a cohesive piece between the two in that area. This quote here was originally a fatter sticker. It was twice as big, but I wanted it to match the blue one, so I trimmed it out. But as I was trimming it, I kind of cut into the quote a little bit more than I wanted to. So there's a little bit of a snaggle piece there that I was just tucking in to try to make it look like one whole sticker versus where I cut it. And then I'm also trimming it a little bit because it was too long for the 3-box space. It was the same length as the light blue one, and it would work fine with a 4-box, but on this side there's only 3, so I'm trimming it out, and I was able to do that with the design of that sticker. Here I'm just cutting some of those florals and kind of working around that quote. There's a little bit of extra space again at the end of that quote that I can kind of play with, so I can have stickers go on top of that and go behind and just kind of vary it in a way. I also want the stickers to be looking like some are within the box, like in the background, and then some popping out to create a little bit of dimension, like that purple one on the end. That's kind of what I'm going for with my overall look and feel. I also want to maintain a bit of white space in this area. I don't want it to just be like florals and then you can't even see the quote in there. But I did want to create a balance with the florals as I was using them, which was a little bit tricky, I would have to say, wrapping it around the quotes, especially here on the right side, because the quote I chose in the blue basically goes from end to end. And I didn't have flexibility to cover any piece of that quote and still make it readable, so I'm just working around where I think that the quote might be and trying to create background for it. I really like the mix of these colors here. I feel like it's very energizing. Bright colors always energize me in a fitness spread, so I'm really liking that. I love the florals. It just goes to show you can kind of go out of the box with a spread. You don't have to be tied into a certain theme, especially if you're doing faith. It doesn't have to be always faith stickers. If you're doing like this, like fitness, it doesn't have to be fitness stickers or health stickers. You can mix it up, and sometimes that's where you get the most creative, most beautiful spreads. So I had to jump into my sticker book here to get some smaller stickers because I, again, wanted to add some more to the background, but the one big pink floral sticker that I pulled was too large for the space. And so I needed to get something a little bit more to scale that wouldn't cover the sticker but would help fill out the background a bit more. So I didn't like how repetitive those two leaves look, so I'm going to replace this and move this to a new area and try something else maybe for that spot. Just kind of figuring out how I want this to look as I go. Kind of need to use more low profile stickers in these areas just so that I don't cover up the text. I'm really happy with this book, the Detailed Floral Sticker Book. It kind of reminds me of some of the more old school sticker books that Happy Planner had, where there was a lot of variety of different things. You had some big decor, you have some box stickers, you've got some, more functional quote stickers, circle stickers, just a nice variety of different options for you to use. They're not tied into, just boxes or just decor. It's kind of an all-in-one book, so it's quickly becoming one of my favorites. I would highly recommend it if you're a new planner and just looking for a couple of books to get you started, it's a really good one as far as variety and color and coordination and everything like that. It's a really good one. So I think I'm pretty close to being done with that center section. I did put a little bit more florals in there than I wanted to, but I think it turned out okay. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit there to that space on the sidebar just to finish that off. Trim these out, and then I think we will be done, friends. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch, and think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.